Hey buddies, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. Today we're checking out Masterplan Tycoon. This is sponsored by Catapult. It's a game, it's published by Ravenage, and it's one-man team made this minimalist planner tycoon simulator game. I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but is Bravin is his last name? It's Biro Bravin. Sounds French, maybe? Did you look up anything about it?
I only got stuff on Ravenage.
Ah, I see.
Ravenage.
We've done a couple of sponsored shows for them.
They do lots of like cute indie.
Yeah, I think we played some. So it is what you see. And this is like a genre, I think. Minimalist. You're using nodes to build. Here, I'll just follow through the tutorial here. So you jump in, you grab, plop that down there. For some people, this is like, heaven. It's just like...
I mean, it's looking like tasty organization.
Uh-huh. So what it's saying is we need to produce some planks for our... It's like we're creating kind of a civilization.
Okay.
Real-time strategy game about building interconnected chains of resources in minimalist visual style. Yeah.
Okay.
With a beautiful AI, UI. There doesn't seem to be any downside to speeding up time. You can actually watch the resources as they come along the nodes.
Okay.
So I gotta connect my forester over to my sawmill. So the trees go in and produce planks. And then as there's little... It's hard to see on our show, but you can see like these little things coming out saying and in the forest over you see fuck.
Huh.
It's just pretty nice,
And
organized.
It's like water going from
the
water here down to storage.
Now we need stones, so we'll go down to the stony area. And I'll add a quarry. Plop. Alright. And then you toss the stones into storage. Don't need to process the stones. Buildings need food, so we need a fisherman. Like that.
Did you want to change the title?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Give me a moment. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll change it for the recorded stream. Link is in the description for this.
You gotta join the fishermen.
Yes, I do.
I know this tickles my brain so much.
So, too little space on the beach. The fisherman occupied the entire coast. Let's move him. So you can move. This is unlike some other games like Civilization. You can actually move things easily, and you don't have to stress out where you put them initially. You can optimize as you go after you've placed things.
That's interesting, and it doesn't cost anything.
Mm-hmm. Toss down.
So like SimCity. Yeah.
Yeah, except without SimCity, I think you have to destroy stuff after you've placed it if you want to move it. This is more like just really focus on the optimization as you go. Don't stress out too much where you place things initially. There's little sounds like the creaking of wood. So before we move on, let's make a small supply of fish. Your settlers love to eat, so it's counting up 6 of 10. You can right-click any of these to check out, or actually just left-click any of them to check out, like in the storage here, this is how the storage is going.
Okay.
Look in the quarry. What it's showing here is the recipe. This guy only produces stones from the quarry, and it's counting up how long it'll take to produce. Same goes for the fisherman. He's a simple guy, just makes fish. Now they want us to, you can't feed a settlement on fish alone. The settlers want to be more refined. Let's start to produce bread. And I think this, they want you to put it up here. You can put it anywhere you want, but I'm gonna follow the directions. I think this is a tier 2, tier 1 building, farms. Plop down the farm and he'll start planting things. I'm gonna put it on full speed. From what I've can tell in the demo you aren't punished for like inefficiency right now, time-wise. Like I've left it on super speed, which in Civ I usually would never do such a thing. Civ being the primary simulator that I play is why I'm referencing it. Plop down a mill, plop down a, I guess they're gonna want. It's nice that in the recipes you can click the things that you need right in the recipe in order to put them down. So you just click drag to put these nodes together. So the developer, I think, was inspired by modern programming methods, visual scripting, which lets you connect these type of nodes to do logic instead of hand coding things.
Okay.
Some of you guys might be familiar with this. It feels good regardless.
It is gorgeous.
It's a nice UI.
Yeah.
It's all UI, basically. And then we'll send the bread to the mission. Now, we'll find out what the mission is in a second. Maintenance. There's nothing wrong. It looks like the bakery is not getting... There's something wrong. It looks like the bakery is not getting the maintenance resources, can't start. To solve this problem, it's necessary to build another storage facility nearby. So if you click the bakery, see these red parts on the node, they say that means there's a problem going on. And in here you can see that the bakery wants access. So this is kind of where it's a little bit confusing, but maintenance doesn't mean you have to be feeding 3 fish nodes into it. It just means that 3 fishermen must exist for the bakery to be happy. And 3 wells must exist somewhere in order for them to be happy. So to start, I'm going to plop down another well. This will be my 3rd well, which should make them happy. But yeah, you don't necessarily need to connect it. Although connecting the water, which they do use, would maybe make them more efficient, so I might as well. And then they also wanted, what? Another fisherman.
Yeah.
Let's go back down.
Beer.
You'll see. We'll go back down to tier, your basic tier to get a fisherman going. So probably though, even though I don't need to connect the fish to the bakery, it would be nice to like put the fish in storage. So I'm gonna build another storage because I don't want to waste the fish.
Oh, the fish would otherwise be wasted?
I guess, like they're going nowhere. And eventually I might need like lots of fish for something, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I love that you can replace stuff because like, so the main key here is instead of worrying about roads and whatnot, you're worrying about nodes and whether the little auto-drawn, I don't know what you want to call these things, wires can make it there without overlapping things. So you're just like organizing a flowchart.
Oh, this is good.
What is wrong, bakery? They want another fisherman. So yet another fisherman on the coast up here. Let's see where I can put him. Let's see where he fits. Will you go here? No, you don't want to be that close. Put you here.
Makes sense.
Okay. We'll send these fish to storage as well. Are you happy with that? One thing it doesn't show is like what it's missing. It says that it wants 3 fish and 3 water, but doesn't tell you which it doesn't have enough of. And I'm a little bit confused because like down here we do have 3 fishermen. We had a water, a well.
Does it actually need to go directly into it?
No. Because it does say meal. Maybe it does? Maybe it can feed into it, but I'm pretty sure it just needs to exist from my testing before. But I'll see if that helps. Let's, I'm gonna, I guess, move the storage. I'll delete these nodes, or these wires. Like that. Link is in the description if you guys want to just scroll down. Check this out. The demo is available right now. Yeah, it doesn't want to feed it into the meal. I'll delete this wire to see if that's true, or like if it'll
Maybe
accept
it's too
it then.
far?
No. It just doesn't want that. See, this is a meal. The others is fish.
Okay.
So it's not
Yep,
the same.
You're right.
No, yeah, I'm just it's a little bit like, why won't you produce the stuff?
Recipe is 2 meals, so maybe that's the issue?
Oh, is that the recipe? There you go. So I
Okay.
need another mill and farm.
Okay.
That's the problem. It's interesting though because, well, that's actually, what that just means is it'll wait for 2 meal to appear. It doesn't mean I need 2 meal grafted in. It just takes 2 meals. So like it would be more efficient to have 2 meal going in at once because
Okay.
it only needs 1 water to every 2 meal. But it's producing the bread. It's got it.
Oh,
And whatnot.
okay.
Well, anyways, okay, bakery.
Yeah. Bakery mission 1 of 1 complete.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just need another quarry. So I'll build one down. I guess I could put one. I'll move them. Can I move the mission? I can't move the mission. I guess I could maybe just graft the quarry all the way up there. Will this run there without overlapping anything? It's a long ways. The well is in the way, so we'll just move the well. Let's see. You don't want to go there. Let's see. Maybe.
Oh, this music is so nice.
Yes, it's very calming. I can't click the well now. For some reason. I can't click anything for some reason now. Let me see if I can grab this. Well, this is weird. I was able to get that going. Okay, it's reactivated. Man, I'm not sure how to... I'm gonna demolish this well. Just so I can get my quarry going up to the mission. There we go. Are you okay? So even though I don't have 3 wells, it seems to be still like capable of producing. Now half of the mine stones replenish the storage and the other is sent to the mission. We don't have time to wait. Disconnect the link between the quarry and the storage so that all extracted goes to.
Okay.
So they're saying, there we go.
It would be dividing its resources.
Our main goal is now to resources for the mission, but we must not forget the needs of the main colony. Build another quarry and connect it to the storage. So
Okay.
we'll just make a second quarry. I'm gonna put this one down here. And then,
So they can go like crazy distances.
yes. There we go.
It does kind of sound like wind chimes, eh?
So I guess the storage could go, like, the storage can go anywhere it wants. You're not storing forever. You can, like, say, if you have any extra stone, send it to the mission as well. In storage, maybe that'll work, but we've already reached what we need. All is ready, go to this node. So nodes are within nodes. If I go to this, it's suddenly a new map. Presumably, like, maybe the idea is it's zoomed in, or maybe it's a completely different place. We arrived, and now in business. You can see the node labeled in. This includes resources that we have collected in the master zone. Build the first storage in this zone, then we can get them. So you go ahead and So there's a certain type of person out there, maybe sitting next to me, who really likes this minimalist and straightforward style. And for anybody interested in developing a game, this is basically what many different systems offer these days, is visual. Obviously logic gets very involved, but you can make games completely like this these days. Like in Dreams.
So cool.
Nintendo made a game like this, but there's also professional tools that do this too. Yes, we're in a new place. Build a storage and a forester and a sawmill. Don't forget to connect the storage to the in-mission node. This will give you access to stone and bread. To the in-mission node.
So this is mission 1 at the very top, I guess?
Yeah. Yes. So anyways, I'm gonna put down a forester. They're still guiding me which places I might want to put things. Sawmill. It is very laid back.
I like the colors. Are so intuitive, like forest or green sawmill. It just makes sense.
The dev actually has a pretty interesting devlog. If you look up on him on Twitter, he puts down like his early builds, how he designed this,
Cool.
the flow of the game and things like that. Our settlers are a little chilly. They need clothes to work in more complex industries. So, clothes. They've been working naked this entire time. This can be put anywhere. And then a sewing workshop.
That's where all will work.
There you go. And it's a good thing I've got it on fast forward because all these things need planks and stone to build, and I just had enough for the sewing workshop as I went to click it. Oops.
Well designed.
It seems that the seamstress also wants to eat.
What?
Build fishermen and a well, choose a place for yourself, but remember, it should be near the coast. So, go back to tier 0 stuff. This is the basics of living. Put a fisherman here. So yes, again, this is the difference between like resources that are needed for recipes and resources that just must exist in order to benefit certain places, because the seamstress does not have an import for water or fish, but says that for maintenance of her work, or their work, they need 2 fish to exist and 2 waters to exist in this society.
Feed me.
So, toss another well up here, and then another fisherman up there too. And then maybe might need to move this storage so that all the nodes can reach it. If I want to save the fish for things that I might actually need to expend them on.
Is there any downside to creating another storage?
Just it takes logs and stuff that I might not need. We can check the storage in a second to see how it's doing in terms of storing. This looks really nice. Like some people just get off on looking at stuff like that.
I do.
So yeah, it's got tons of room left in storage.
Okay. Look at all those resources going in.
Let's stock up a little, it says. Go seamstress. So it has a question mark on it. They need wool. Why are the sheep not producing wool? She's waiting for wool.
Click on the farm.
They need fish and water to exist.
We got a shear, raise.
I've got them marked. This is like telling it to raise and shear. The sheep are in storage. When I played through the main, did they need a, so is it like, do I need like another fish and water now? The bread can also be moved in to the society.
That water's not, why is it brown?
Water means that it's got it ready, but it's not able to send anymore because it's waiting for the water to finish running down the tube, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember having to build this many on my test playthrough, but let me see if this clears up the sheep farm. Are you happy now? I'm not sure why the sheep farm's not producing. And hence the sewing work. Like so the bar is full on maintenance, fish and water. It says that she's happy, but the sheep farm isn't, despite wanting basically the same thing. I'm gonna demolish it and start it again just to see if it unsticks it, because it should be, from what I could tell, producing wool. Are you happy? What? I'm confused. We got an abundance of these things, you jerk. Does the fish farm need to, the sheep farm need to be like in a different, wait, oh, Does
Oh, proximity?
does it need to touch
Maybe.
both? But it was here, look. And then it's going down the maintenance because it's now not in presumably proximity suddenly or something. I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring that out. Is it going to be happy after? So it stopped. So something happened there. I'm not sure why here is good. I'm not sure. Oh, here the
Oh, they're
sheep are
bleeding.
appearing. Bleat, bleat. All right.
Okay.
So there's a couple little things that maybe a more involved demo could, or tutorial would teach about maintenance. Oh, this is the inn. I can't move that even though it's in the way. Maybe. I don't think that I even need this extra well now that I've gotten the wool going.
Oh, we're so close. But you don't need it, right?
Yeah, boy, the hell. I don't think there's like maintenance for wells, so it doesn't matter. Just got an insane amount of resources here.
That
All right.
looks like an onion.
All right, we're about to stock up completely on clothes. I heard that the miners refuse to work without beer. Build the brewery and everything you need for it.
Okay.
So they need a well, which I already have plenty of. They need a farm, a brewery, and beer is the final thing that we will get. I think this is there we go. Need a farm. You guys can play this demo yourselves and presumably do it better than me and figure out exactly what all the things that I haven't understood mean.
Ah, so it's Wisconsin. Need that beer.
Toss the crops in, toss some. We'll unconnect one of these water wells and start sending it to the brewery. And then they need a maintenance of 2 fish and 2 water. So yeah, it's not like fine, or it's not like they don't expend these things, so they exist
Right.
already. Yeah, there's just something weird going on with this sheep farm.
So what's going on with the crop there? It's full of water,
So
the brewery.
they're not getting the crops because I haven't made what's going on at the farm. So the farm seems to be having the same trouble as the sheep farm. It's not currently maintained. It doesn't seem to be benefiting from the existence of the fish and the water yet. It's doing this thing again where it doesn't want me to, there we go. Right clicking seems to unstick that. I'm gonna put it down here. Something about being there. And it doesn't seem to have to do with the circle, because the sheep farm unstuck even though the circle didn't touch any water or fish.
Yeah, now it's just touching the sewing workshop.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyways, the farm's happy now.
Yeah.
So I'll send the beer. The beer doesn't have to be pumped into... Who was it that wanted the beer?
The miners.
The miners.
We got
So we're
2
stocking up
beers.
beer. So the red letters let you kind of like get an idea of what the efficiency is, because if you have a red on water there, it's meaning that the water is getting there in time, but if you were to produce more crops for this place, it would produce quicker, because it,
Right.
presumably, yeah, because it's waiting for a bit sometimes for more crops before it begins.
Or more water.
No, the water is like in abundance. It's overstocked in water. It's sitting there waiting to be used.
Oh, the water's waiting. Okay, yes, I get
So
it.
if you sent extra crops, you get more beer out of it.
Okay.
If you felt you needed that. Excellent. There's clay in this zone, which means we can set up the production for bricks as well as sending them to the main zone. So
Did need bricks in the main zone.
we go like this. Produce some bricks with clay pit first. And then we're gonna need a brick factory after that. And probably, if I can, how far can I move this storage? Because everything goes right to left, or left to right rather. Hooray, we have bricks, new building material, but now you need to deliver it to the master zone. connect the brick factory to the out node, which has been sitting over here waiting.
Oh.
So this gets out of the place. Ah, I see.
Okay.
Now let's return to the main zone. Hey, but the bricks aren't being sent yet, dude. Easy there, tutorial. Whoa, look how fast the clay got produced. Oh, it's because they had stocked up. They had a bunch of clay sitting in storage.
Cool.
So each location has their own storage before it overflows, and then you need to send it somewhere. And I suppose I would send, like, wouldn't that be a good idea? If I could reach it? Because, like, in case the storage, sending things back to the main zone when it's available or when the main zone needs it would probably be a good thing. Let's see if I can do this. If I moved. No. Maybe. No. I would have to disconnect some stuff. I don't care right now. This storage is for them. Back to the master area.
The dev on the idea, Mystic Knight put down here. I completed the prototype in the autumn of 2018 during the hackathon. It's an event where you need to create something solid in a short amount of time. I had 1 day and that single idea. ...
How do I go back to the master zone? Okay. Oh, up here. Press the back. Great, we got the bricks, but there's no production of beer and clothes in the master area.
That's
but
crazy.
we can't deliver them from the mission, so you'll have to build them here. Do you remember how to do it? So we already have crops and meals. We might actually just be able to, let's see here.
Quiet. How do people have ideas? Ask Fraser.
How do people finish ideas when they're only one person?
Ask Brian Provinciano.
Yeah. By working themselves to death. I've taken notes. I need to get the crops, not the meals from them. And the brewery wants water. I'll probably speed this up if... I mean, there's tons of water in storage, right? Oh, but the storage isn't there. That's fine. Why do these guys not? So they want more fish, and it's basically what they want, because they have storage. They've stored up 6 meals and 6 water. They're ready to produce bread, but they want 3 fish and 3 water. And I would have thought that that is all here. Is it because I sent some of it to the mission? Do things not connected to storage maybe not count? Let's see. Let's see if this goes up in fish. I can maybe move this fisherman way over here so that his node will go through. Gets the crops out of the way.
Interesting.
I imagine this stuff, like with the drawing of the crops as the farm exists there for a while, like it builds up just like in SimCity or something. I wonder if like that will come into play gameplay wise. Anywho, we got the bricks. We need beer. They're not producing it because they want 2 fish, 2 water still. I guess I'll build more wells.
Can you zoom in and out?
Yes, I just don't know how to do it on this with the controller. I built you another well. Is that 2 fish? I'll build another fisherman, I guess. I've been building a lot of fishermen. This feels like another one where maybe I should just move it around to see if it unsticks at the brewery. Are you happy here? Nope. Are you happy? Well, if I move you down here, I just have to... Oh, I have to give you a new water node, maybe. Trying to delete this water node. There we go. Let's give you a different water. Oh, whoa. Maybe I'll move the brewery way over. and produce a new farm.
Man, it's interesting.
Farmer? He likes fishermen.
Yeah, they could get along. Especially if there's beer.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
How it cuts through forestry, so they're like, get rid of all the trees.
He still wants more fish and water, and so does the farmer. Yeah, that's the main confusing thing for me right now is just like what the maintenance triggers, because like as we saw when I had to move that one node a few times, or that, what was it, the seamstress, like just moved her around until suddenly she was happy.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't seem to have anything to do with the borders. It could be a glitch or it could be something I'm just fundamentally not understanding completely about it.
Right.
Because I just built in that, like he's still saying maintenance here. Just clearing out this forest.
One less, right? The maintenance before was 2 fish?
I can't honestly remember. Maybe? Well, you might be thinking about the brewery.
Oh, yes.
The brewery wanted 2 of each. Oops. Let's see here. Why are you not happy? I'm gonna disconnect. I'm gonna move you all over the place. I'm just disconnect your nodes because they keep their stored stuff. Let's put you like, I don't know. It went up a little bit. Like it's big red, it's, yeah, like. It does feel like you get rewarded for being near things.
That time we didn't.
I didn't have this trouble in my first thing, so I'm a little bit just not sure.
Is it kind of, it's like roguelike, right?
No, not the demo.
Okay.
But like a simulator tends to be, it's funny to call a simulator.
Yeah, I didn't know how to...
Like it's a new map, I would
map
presume, every time when the full game is out. Is it because of like storage has tons of fish sitting there? Just sitting there for you, brewery, if you wanted fish so bad.
Can you connect storage, like a node from storage to the brewery?
No, brewery only wants, you could. All they want is crops and water.
And it would take the crop and water?
Yeah, like you could do this and it would start taking it, but he's already got 6 of each and he's just not producing because he's like, make more fishermen. I don't want to work till fish are being produced. But he just doesn't seem to be like happy with it. It's so confusing. I'll put another fisherman on the coast. Luckily the fishermen just like, they don't need any maintenance. They're just like, I'll fish.
Yeah.
You didn't send me anything, I'm happy.
What if we try clothes?
Giving them clothes, even though they're not saying they want any?
Yeah.
The mill is sending tons of stuff to the bakery. I want to start making sausages. As soon as we get clothes and beer, we can start making sausages. Oh, you're saying do clothes because that's what's required next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could start working on clothes. Why not? Just to see if I can get something going. Another sheep farm. A sewing workshop. Sheep farm is immediately producing wool. And then clothes can go to anywhere really. They could go to storage, I guess. Which line went red? There we go.
Well, that one was easy. We got clothes being produced.
Yeah. Is the seamstress? The seamstress is happy.
Yeah.
Sheep farm's happy. They both want the same things.
What's wrong with you, brewery?
It's possible that these fishermen aren't activated till they're connected to a storage. You're gonna stop producing fish, probably. Maybe. Why are you still fishing? Oh, because you had stock up. Yeah, they had stocked up.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Move this guy down. Like, it's hard to organize them completely efficiently. I don't understand this brewery, man. These brewmasters are jerks.
Fire those guys and start over.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll demolish it. And create a new brewery.
So we have fireman well. Yes.
This brewery will be better.
Those other guys were stubborn.
It says the maintenance is fine. The bakery's also stopped working again. Crops. We'll go to the brewery. These fishermen work without any issue.
I think the brewery's doing good now.
Yeah, they're producing.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Alright, so we just have to wait until they get 10 beers.
Send this there. Store the beer.
There we go. Dang, they make that beer fast.
And I guess I'm also confused by the meter goes down as they produce. As though they're like using up the resource or something, but I want to see what happens at the end of this. Just so that I can like maybe learn something here. It just goes back to the... Maybe what that means is they look in storage and grab 2 fish and 2 water when they run out. That must be what that's doing.
So this is just duration of time.
It's duration of, yeah,
And
of
then they'll go
producing.
grab the 2.
And they're like, in a few seconds, if we check storage and there's not 2 fish and 2 water.
We'll pause everything that we're doing. We will not
And
produce
it's
beer anymore.
possible that means that the storage circle is what matters, maybe. Maybe that's what's going on. It's the storage circle that has to encapsulate. But I'm pretty sure that was happening with the seamstress earlier. But anyways. It's working now. Like, and then this one, she's just not working even though she has half of that left. She has 3 half-eaten fish and bottles of water and won't work. What's wrong with you?
What's
Is it
going on in the
because
bakery?
the mission is, maybe the mission's full on bread? That's why she's not working.
Oh.
The mission's all filled up. They don't need anything more.
It. Oh, that's
So I could send
cool.
some bread to storage. Now she'll work. Why aren't the... Anyways, I need another... So, I need a pig farm now and a butchery. Not if I created a society. In order to
Tier
make
2.
sausages. So let's see what the pig farm needs. And then I'll drop down also a... Oh, they'll just need a well eventually. And the storage might actually be able to connect the water to them.
Well, that's a lot.
Probably
to go
actually didn't
through.
need this extra farm, honestly.
Oh, it can go straight next. Okay.
Pig output to butchery. I need 6 more bricks to make this. Why is the mission not producing bricks anymore? What's going on? Why'd you stop working? Your maintenance is fine. You're getting tons of clay. You have clothes. You have beer. You have bread. You've got a stock of bricks, but you're not sending them. Oh, is it because there is no place to put them? Let me see. Yes.
Bricks.
There is no place to put the bricks.
Storage. Oh, this
They've
is
been producing
cool.
bricks for a long time, and I left them there for 3 eon, and they sat watching these bricks, waiting
Just
till one day.
Pile up.
The Book of Yore says that the God man will return and tell us where to put the bricks. Trust me. Non-believer.
You gotta put those pigs to
Oh.
the butcher shop.
Yes, I do. I guess it's efficient to kind of put everything through a storage node first.
Uh-huh.
Because these pigs get stored in there, and then in case the butchery for whatever reason stopped working, we would have storage ready to hold the pigs until they're ready to be sent to the butchery.
Right.
So you gotta build a lot of storages since nodes can't like loop back around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where
Yeah,
these
it's like-
sausages have to go. I guess just storage. He said he was a kid when he started making games. This
Cool.
dev
So anything that has question marks
usually means
has
there might be like
there's a bit of an issue.
maybe, but I'm
Or
seeing no
it's,
issues
like,
here.
in the
Oh,
middle of
needs
working.
pigs. Yeah, question mark means like where's my pig?
Mm-hmm.
Which means the pig farm's not producing very quickly because
Because of the crops.
of a crop deficiency. Like
Yeah.
I would, if I wanted to produce pigs faster, I'd build an extra farm, or maybe take this farm and send some of its crops through. But it's already producing for both the mill and the brewery.
Right. This farm will start producing more eventually.
Do you think their efficiency goes up as they draw more on the map?
I feel like, yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
Does it have to start over when you do that?
I don't think so. They keep all their storage and stuff.
I guess
You can
so.
grab the farm from any recipe. It's kind of funny, you can't place on existing crops, but you could erase those crops by moving the drawn line over
Yeah.
top of them. Like this,
Yeah.
to erase them. Maybe later, in a later build, you can erase these things automatically with anything you want. Because like, I'd like to move this in here and send some extra crops to produce more pigs. And then send those pigs to slaughter. Cotton plantation. Oh, I wasn't reading what they wanted me to do. We are
neither.
approaching the production of steel beams, but steel workers are not simple guys. They won't wear regular clothes. We must make them suits. They show up to work for suits. For them, and then only will they consider our job offer. Let's start with cotton fabric. So you go to tier 2, go to suits, cotton plantation. Who knows what they're gonna need? A sheep farm. We're familiar with these. A cotton mill. And because you're not punished in this for a felt workshop, for time, my forestry needs have not been an issue. I'm sure if in the future game when time matters, you might want more forestry in order to quicker build buildings and stuff, like be efficient.
Yeah.
But right now we're just learning how to do anything. All right, they're getting that. What do you need? They just need beer and clothes. They're getting it. It's all in storage, I guess. This storage, I suppose. You probably connect a storage to a storage so that when one overflows, it goes to the next storage.
Whoa. Interesting.
So now the last part is to create a fur dealer for which we need some extra bricks. We've run out of bricks, so we're waiting. Let's go back to the mission.
Brick.
There's an abundance of
we're out of
stone and
brick.
bread that the mission is not accepting. The clay pit is not producing anymore
It needs
because they
beer?
need more beer. The beer
Nice.
is not producing because it needs more crops. The crops are not producing because they need more fish? Why aren't the fishermen making fish? They are. They have 7 of 6 fish. But they can't get, right now the farm can't get the fish from the storage because it's too far away.
Oh,
I moved it because I
snap.
wanted more node efficiency. All right, I'm gonna delete this water. I don't care if it goes to storage or not. It was one of my extra created waters anyways because I was worried about like people eating or drinking.
Right.
Can't seem to delete this wire, so I'll just demolish the whole well. Oh, it's doing. So I kind of like had to hack Steam to let me play this game with a controller. So I think some of this is just it's sticking for some weird reason. I've been able to unstick it eventually. There we go. Let's see. This might be the answer of answers right here, like to really verify. Did they all start working? Farm. Wait, the storage might not. Yep.
Ooh,
Here
yeah.
it goes. It all starts working. So it all to do with the circle, mostly of the storage, and whether they can reach the things that they're requesting.
Water's still an issue up at the top.
So that means that they have tons of water but no crops coming in yet.
Okay, which will come over time. We just gotta wait.
So the beer's being produced now. Jerks. You
Yeah.
are producing clay? Alright, how about you? Do you have enough beer to make bricks?
Needs 2 beer.
He doesn't have clay or beer, so it doesn't matter right now. There's double inefficiencies. It's all about, like, I'm not building another brewery for you
But
jerks.
he wants it.
You're a single clay factory. How much? That's
No,
ridiculous.
it's a clay pit and a brick factory. Those are 2 things they need 2 breweries.
Jesus God.
Also, I like IPAs and you like lagers.
So we'd have to, God damn it. This requires an extra farm and an extra well.
Yep. You can pull this well up over there.
Would this farm still be reached by the storage to give the farmer fish and water? If he's just near enough the fisherman, maybe it doesn't matter. He seems to be happy. Let's see here, when he runs out of fish and water. I think he's out of water. I'm just gonna build another well up here.
Wait, you have one down here that you're not using.
Whatever. So I am maybe like he has to be like, is it not enough that the circles overlap? That he needs to have these within the circle? It's like storage is the only place, it's like they refuse to get it from the source.
Huh.
It's like they must get it from storage. That's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah. Try it out. Oh.
The farm started working suddenly, even though the storage wasn't getting any of this yet. Anyways, I think we have enough bricks back at the mission to do the fur dealer. 16 bricks. Fur dealer. Bam.
They don't look too happy with the cotton plantation and
Because they have nowhere to put any of their stuff. They're waiting for a fur dealer.
Oh, I see why they're not happy. Okay.
There.
Yes.
Take this, you savage. Now you need a fur or a suit shop, or like, they make suits. They just want to put them in like storage. But if I move the storage, it'll be out of range of the people that want them, right? Oh no. What matters is that it can reach, that this storage reaches, that has suits reaches the future steel workers. That's all that matters. I don't have to reach those other guys. So yeah, like I've been moving storages to make them more efficient on the map, but then they're out of reach of the people that are requesting what's stored in them.
Yeah, it's interesting. So the suits aren't being made.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they are.
They weren't making them because they were
Right, of
stocked up
course.
too much.
I gotta take things one step at a time. I'm getting ahead of myself.
So, steel... Oh, well done. You've done a great job, but the production of steel beams is not an easy task. You'll need to take rest before that. In the meantime, we're finishing up your future steelworks. You can visit our Steam page. So that's the end of the demo, guys. Discord is included in the must-do here. Steam and Discord. So if you're interested in this kind of minimalist... I think that probably in future builds it'll be communicated to the player a little bit better where the problems are for the maintenance.
Yeah.
It's possible I also skipped one of these that like explained it, but even without the explanation, there is just a little bit of a like why I have all that, but it does seem to be proximity to storage, even though sometimes that doesn't seem to be the case, but mostly it seems to be that. You gotta love the look.
Yes. It is gorgeous. This, like... Oh man, I would have made some different choices.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it looked pretty great.
best laid plans. I am interested where they're gonna go with this game. I don't know when it's slated for release, but wishlist it and follow the dev on Twitter. Maybe somebody could put the link to that Mystic Knight. Could you post the link to his Twitter?
They're grunting on the pig farm.
There's grunts. I like devs that post lots of like how they did stuff,
Yeah.
dev logs and stuff. It is what it is, and if you see this and this makes you salivate, go for it. If you like water with graph paper design in the background, if that's the world you wished you lived in, a graph paper world.
That's the world you did live in when you were little.
When I got obsessed with SNES SimCity, I would, at school, wishing I was back at home playing SimCity, would get graph paper and plan out my next city
So cute.
with the railroads and
Thank you, Mystic Knight.
everything. There you go, MPT_Tycoon. Thanks to the sponsor, Raven Age Games and Catapult for sponsoring today. This was Masterplan Tycoon. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.